Hello everyone, my name is Lindsay. I am a registered kinesiologist and a yoga instructor. For today, I've created a chair yoga series, so that's for people who don't really feel comfortable getting onto the ground and using a mat and whatnot. So the only thing that you're going to need for this is a chair, and yourself, of course. So what's important is with every yoga class and whenever you do any sort of exercise, you don't want to feel any pain. So if you do feel any pain, I ask you just to back off, maybe just take a look and see what your alignment is like, try again, but if it just feels uncomfortable, you don't need to do it. So to get started, you're just going to sit up nice and tall on your chair, close your eyes, and just begin to focus on your breathing. So your breathing may be a little bit shallow right now, so the goal is to try and create larger breaths. Now you want to think about bringing that breath from your chest down to your belly. Sometimes if you actually put a hand on your stomach, it creates a mind-body connection. So when you breathe in, automatically that breath will go into your stomach and out. We'll take a couple of breaths here. And once you feel comfortable, you can open your eyes and we'll begin moving. So you're going to reach your hands down, reach out to the side, all the way up to the ceiling. Big inhale and collapse forward. Let your back round out and slowly roll your body up, vertebrae by vertebrae, with your head coming up last. Nice little shoulder roll back, just to make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. Again. And forward fold, relax. And gently roll up. And again. Perfect. Now to wake up those ankles, you're just going to extend one leg forward, and you're going to point your toes away from you, and then flex so your toes are coming towards your nose. And point, and flex. We'll do this a few times. Just waking up the lower legs, waking up the foot. And switch sides. So again, flex and point. Flex and point. Perfect. Bring that leg down. Now it's time to wake up the upper body a little bit. So just like we did before, you're going to inhale, reach those arms down, out to the side, all the way up. But you're going to bring those hands behind your head. Keep those elbows open, so reaching backwards. You're going to lift your head up, just extending the neck a little bit. And release. Again, inhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, extend, and exhale. Again. Again. All right, let's go back to our legs. You're just gonna shift your weight a little bit more forward in the chair Extend one leg out. So right now I've got my feet flexed. So toes to the nose again. Opposite hand, or sorry, your opposite leg is going to be your supporting leg. So bring those hands right on top of your thigh there. You're going to inhale, reach your body up. Sit nice and tall, and then exhale, slight lean forward. Being nice and gentle because this is still the beginning of the class. We don't want to force a pose at all. So being gentle to our bodies, just waking up the muscles. And bring your bodies back up. We'll switch sides. So opposite leg is straight. Again, I've got my toes up, hands on that supporting leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale. Perfect. Let's bring our bodies back up. So now to give you a bit more of a warm-up, we're going to do a seated sun salutation. So inhale, reach those arms down, out to the side, all the way up to the ceiling. Bring those hands together, bring them back down towards your thighs. Let your body roll over, round out that back. You're gonna inhale, roll those shoulders back, lift the chin, opening up the chest here. And exhale down. Inhale again. And exhale down and roll your body back up. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, lower those hands to your thighs. Let your body lean forward, round up that back. Inhale, roll those shoulders back, lift, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Roll your body back up. Again. Roll your body up. Head coming up last. Again. And roll your body up. Might be feeling a little bit warmer. So this next one, we're going to do a gentle spinal twist. So you're just going to inhale, reach up. Bring your arms back down as you exhale. So choose whichever side you'd like to twist towards. You can hold on to the chair or your hip, depending on what's available to you. As I know there's a lot of different types of chairs. I'm going to hold on to the chair here. This opposite arm is going to reach over to my thigh, so almost to my knee. So you're going to inhale, lengthen your spine, so sitting up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, just a gentle twist. Now again, we don't want to force this movement. If you can look over your shoulder. But if that's too much, just back off. And every inhale, lengthening that spine, and exhale, just twisting a bit more. And let's come back to center. Big breath in, up. Exhale, down. Other side, so again, either on your hip or your chair. Reach that opposite hand over towards that knee on the outer thigh. And inhale, lengthen your body, and exhale, gentle twist. and we'll come back to center. Take a big inhale up and relax. So you're gonna choose whichever knee you'd like, whether it be the left or the right. I think I might be a little bit opposite here, so I'm not gonna tell you which one to do. So pick a knee, you're gonna place your hands over top, and you're gonna hug your knee into your body. You're allowed to curl in. It's giving yourself a lot of love here. Place that foot back down, hands on your thighs, roll those shoulders back, lift that chest up towards the ceiling. And release. Grab the other leg, so hands around the knee. Give yourself lots of love. And seated cobra. Again. Just keep moving as fast or as slow as you would like. Whatever feels right in your body. Perfect, and whenever you're ready, just to reset, we'll take a big breath in, reach up, and release. The next one, we're gonna stretch our sides. So you wanna place one hand either on your hip or holding onto your chair. You're gonna keep both hip bones rooted into your chair. So inhale, reach the opposite arm up and over. So you're getting a nice stretch all along in here. And just like I said, you wanna keep both hips down. So you don't wanna lift that opposite hip up. So keep that rooted down. And back to center. We'll go to the other side. And exhale. Back to the first side. And last one. Perfect. So for the next series, I'm actually going to get you to stand up and stand behind your chair. So just for the purpose of this, I'm just going to move the chair to my side so you can actually see me. My chair is pretty high. I feel like most people's will be a little bit lower. So my apologies here. I've got a low chair and a high back. So we're going to start in Warrior 2. So basically you want your toes to be facing towards the chair here. So whatever side you choose, that leg is facing the chair. This back leg, the toes are actually facing away. So my hips are actually facing away from my chair here. So big step here. You're gonna bend that front knee and your back knee is still gonna stay, or sorry, your back leg is still gonna be straight. So as you can see here, I've got my knee right over top of my ankle. So maybe just take a peek there and see maybe you've gone too far over or you're too far back, and just take a moment to adjust. So different options here. You can hold on to the chair. If you feel comfortable, you can do two hands on your hips. Maybe if that's not viable for you, you can actually bring that back arm out. So I'll let you choose whichever you prefer. So you might feel a lot in the hip here, or even back here. I know a lot of us have been sitting quite a bit the last few days, so maybe a nice little stretch. So with this one here, keeping those hips facing forward, opening up that knee, it's actually making you use our back leg muscles here. A couple of breaths here. this leg a little break, we'll do the other side. So again, switching feet, make sure that your toes are facing towards the chair, and that back foot, the toes are facing away. So nice wide step, bend your knee here, double check to make sure that knee is right over top of your ankle, and find your arm position, whatever feels comfortable for you. And again, just double check, making sure those hips are facing away, they're not facing on an angle, really opening up those hip bones. The hip socket, sorry. We don't want to open bones. Perfect. Let's bring your body back up. We're just going to do a gentle stretch in our lower body. So you're going to choose one leg, bring it right back, bend this knee forward. You might get a nice stretch in this calf muscle and even in towards the ankle. So just play around with that for a little bit. Once you find a stretch, you can move around a little bit. Once you find that sweet spot, just take a moment here. So I've been sitting a lot lately, and actually I can feel it even in my front hip today. So it's probably a good idea to do this. Perfect. Let's switch sides. So play around. See if you've got a stretch. I found mine pretty quickly here, so take your time. So again, it's that opposite leg, lower leg, potentially in the hip. So since we're here, we might as well work on strengthening these muscles a little bit. So hands on the back of your chair, we're going to do our heel raises. So lift those heels up and bring your bodies back down. And lift and down. Just move at your own pace, whatever feels comfortable for you. And let's shake it out. Hope everyone's feeling okay still. All right, so I'm actually going to bring the chair back here. So you're going to move back to the front of your chair. Move it up a little bit. So staying in a standing position, have your feet about hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider, and you're allowed to turn out your feet. It's whatever feels comfortable in your hips. Basically, you're going to bring these arms up, you're going to hip hinge forward, bend those knees, and come back up. So I'm going to show you with my chair to the side here so you can see. So arms up, hips back, then I bend those knees, and come back up. So we call this a chair pose in yoga. In the regular exercise world, it's a squat. And bring yourself back up. Hips right back, then you can bend those knees down, reaching those hips backward. can sit all the way down. So if that felt like it was too much for your knees, maybe if you want to do the video again, you can actually extend that leg out, making you use the same muscles. You're going to hold for a little bit, a couple breaths, and bring it back down. Opposite side here. And down. So if you want to review, during the chair poses or the squats, you can do the leg extension instead. It might be a little bit nicer on those knees. So let's just take a moment here. Big inhale, and exhale, release. Again. Let's take a couple of sun breaths. Inhale, reach those arms down, out to the side, all the way up. Bring those hands behind your head. Open up those elbows. Look up, extending that neck. And release. Again. Place your hands on your thighs, close your eyes, just take a moment here. I know it was a relatively quick class, but as long as we get some movement in, our bodies will be very happy. Couple of inhales and exhales. So thank you very much for tuning in. I hope that you felt good. I hope your body feels nice, and thankful for you giving it a little bit of time to move around. And I'm sure I'll have another video soon. So have a great day.